Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another upper bracket quarter-final. We are once again in the wonderful Asia region for console games. On the left, we have Asahi.net, or I think that's an S? Yeah, it's an S sound. At least in French it is, because that is ça for ça va. That's at least how I recognize that symbol, so I assume it's an S sound. So I believe it is Asahi.net. And they are versus PS4 group. We have Doctor Strange getting banned out right away. We're on Shin-Shibuya with Asai.net on defense. And PS4 on attack. Just realized that they're called PS4 group, but their description underneath is PS4 bad. I feel there might be some memes. Oh, I should have looked at the loading screen. All right, map 2, I'll tell you like what console they're all playing on. Magneto, gonna get secured. Doctor Strange taken out. He's one of the most important heroes. Probably I will go out on a whim and say that I think Doctor Strange is the most important hero for Season 0. And I don't think that is going to change when Season 1 comes around. There might be a couple alterations, but I think Doctor Strange might be, like, the most, like, pivotal hero still. Hawkeye gonna get secured as well. And Iron Man gets removed by PS4 group. Ranga Lives Matt was actually hovering over that. Last ban. Asai.net. I'm still a little nasally, as you can hear. I still got a cold. But I still got games to bring you. Luna Snow will be the final removal here. And that's sensible because you can see that they were looking at a Star-Lord of their own. So with Hela and Luna Snow taken out, that's two of the main hit scan heroes. Hawkeye is still here. Could be utilized. Just due to the maximum range. And there is Psylocke as well. Psylocke's very good against those flying heroes. Another Penny being hovered. And we've got the Maud. Well, one attacks you from above, the other one hits you from below. We'll see if they commit to this as we introduce our teams. Let's get this going. On the left-hand side, it is going to be Asai.net with Kiwiz playing the Incredible Hulk. Nap time. Going to be rocking out on that Star-Lord. Calziz going to be on that Adam Warlock. Gel will be playing the Mantis. Ranga Lives Matt, or Ranga Lives Matt, I assume Ranga Lives Matt, will be playing the Namor. And Opants will be on the Magneto. They are Asai.net. And on the attack, a couple names I can't read here, unfortunately, it is going to be a Mantis, a Thor, Cloak and Dagger by Justin Davis, Rex Monica. That's a wrestler name, if I've ever heard one, playing that Psylocke. Deep Impact, also a wrestler name, if I've ever heard one. Going to be on that Hawkeye. And Rutako will be playing the Penny Parker. Already pressuring in. Adam Warlock taken out by Deep Impact Kalas. Calziz already being knocked down. Nap time on the flank for the moment. Ranga Lives Matt already going down as well as Asai. Their defense is starting to fall apart. Aggressive play by the Thor, who's able to dash out of range just as Kiwiz is taken out by Deep Impact. As Deep Impact is landing shot after shot right now. That's going to be an incredibly fast pickup by PS4 Group onto activating that Spider Zero card. Heading up to the high ground as they push down Alchemix Street. Getting a little bit of pressure onto their backline. Don't worry about the stunner. It's just because I am observing Asia from Europe. It just seems to happen that way. Isn't an issue with any of the players. It is just how the observer system seems to work. A lot of pressure onto Opans. Hunter's Sight at the ready, but being held onto as Thor continues to pile on the pressure right now, picks up yet another elimination. Here comes the Hunter Sight from Deep Impact into that backline, trying to take out Ragaliv's Matt here, doing good damage. The protection from Opads will block some of that damage with that shield. Deep Impact not able to find elimination this time, getting dove by the whole Kiwis, trying to set them up for a pickup of their own here. But Deep Impact continuing to pressure Rex Monica with the Dance of the Butterfly, trying to take out the front line here. Getting stunned down by the Hulk, will dash away, staying upright as the Soul Rejuvenation from Gel bought him a little bit of time. Rangaliv's Matt pressuring in, has that Horde of Proteus, but holding on to it. Meteor M onto the backline. Deep Impact finds Kiwis. Spider time for Rutok. Getting a little bit of damage, trying to cut off that wraparound route. Makes their way back to their team. Karmic Revival bringing back Gel as they push on through. Pushing their way in. There's the God of Thunder from the Thorn, but does not find any pickups. Pushing through the Sakura tree. Trying to get onto the backline. Dropping low, focus down, and will get picked off here. Rutok has taken a flanking position, but will now back up to rejoin their team. Bionic Spider Nest takes out Opads as their retreat has given them the opportunity to help their team out, taking down the Hulk, and this will allow them to keep on pushing. They get taken out in the end, but they just gave so much space for their team. Deep Impact picks up Calzes again. Rex Monica on the flank. Grabs Gel, now onto Opads, continuing to pile on the pressure. Justin Davis continuing to heal up the team as well, giving them the space they might need. Soul Rejuvenation from Gel, trying to keep the team going as they push on to tier number 2, 53 centimeters. Pushed back all the way to a meter. Kiwa's trying to zone people out. A lot of damage onto nap time here. Pressuring in. Blaster Mirage pushing through. Takes out Rex Monica. As Asai.net are starting to gain a little bit of momentum. Pushing back PS4 bad. Trying to retake that aggressive position. Deep Impact once again with that Hunter's Sight and using it to take out Rangaliv's Matt. A lot of damage being dealt, but the pressure is still on, pushing forward. Soul Rejuvenation coming out. Rutok takes out Kiwis. Opads is down, as is Gel, both by Rex Monica. As Rex Monica has set up beautifully. Nap time chase down. Deep Impact grabbing the double. And PS4 group continue to push on through.
What a disgrace.
Point 2 is taken. They're going to begin to make their way forward. Let's have a look where we're seeing these mines placed down. In the doorway. Hidden by the nest. Bionic Spider Nest a little bit further back. Round a corner. Forcing the enemy team to push around the corner. Which they are doing pretty successfully here. So this nest might be in a little bit of danger. As such, Rutok taking a flank. Protecting their backline by keeping a zoning position. That building collapse still a little bit bugged in the observer mode. Pushing through. Good stun, good lockdown. More mines being placed here. As Kiwis trying to get in there, trying to zone everyone out as well. Sorry everybody, this building is, like I said, a little bit bugged. It does not look like this in the actual game, it's just how it looks in the observer feature. Just a little bit broken. Nice pressure by Gel, poking down range with Deep Impact. Looking to try and match in Kai, looking to try and snipe anyone off the point. Here comes the God of Thunder from Hulk into the backline, but not able to find the targets they want. Meteor M came out, took out Deep Impact. Kalis with the Galactic Legend copy here, takes out the Hulk, back onto the backline. They are cleaning up here, taking out Penny, chasing down the Cloak and Dagger, trying to look for the finishing blow. Just Davis goes down, nap time does go down, but that is going to be a one fight by Asai.net, meaning that they now finally have a defense position. They do lose a couple members of their own, but the cart has been halted. PS4 group regroup. Pushing on through. Hunter's sight. Good damage. Trying to get onto Rangaliv's mat. Landing good hits. Really setting up the punishment here. Dropping low. Oh, Pants, though, also getting absolutely bodied here. Nap time will be the first to fall. Kiwis has Hulk Smash, will drop it here. Regeneration Domain coming out as well to try and keep the team up as they're trying to break this assault. But they've just been dashed past PS4 group, choosing to ignore them. Rex Monica and Deep Impact, both picking up eliminations here. Rex Monica gets slipped, but is still heavily onto Gel. Gets the pickup with the help of Magneto. As PS4 group finally will take out Kiwis. Cart moves on, and they take the triple on map number 1.
0, 2, 3. Time to switch things up, including which side.
Now it's down to Asai.net to try and match that.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Let's see if we see any adjustments as we head into round number 2. We do. Calzes moving on to the Black Panther this time, meaning Ranga lives Matt. The Hawkeye from last game is now moving on to Cloak and Dagger. So we have a little bit of a role swap coming in from Asai.net.
Before you attack, get ready.
No other draft adjustment here. Let's see if Kalis can set this up, turn this into something for their team. PS4 group, pretty much identical draft. No differences here. Mines set up without the invisibility. No one fell for the mine trap as they make their way out. Defensive positions for PS4 group. Black Panther up to the high ground, wants to try and take out that Hawkeye, getting some good damage with the protection from the Magneto to try and allow them to escape, which they do. Nicely done. Cooldowns already almost all back. This will give them the opportunity to try and re-engage here, which they're going to try and do from above. Not landing the spear. Gets the second, though. Good damage onto the backline. They get no one. Instead, Rex Monica takes out Gel, and Calz is forced to back away. Their team falls completely. And PS4 group hold at 0. Nap time, trying to pressure in while they wait for their team to rejoin them. Get a little bit of damage here and there. Calzes from behind. Really wants Deep Impact, dodging the shots for now. Being a good distraction, but Nap time goes down to that Magneto. Opans goes down. This Magneto player is absolutely smashing it. Retreating back to that defensive position. Nap time on the flank, trying to zone out. Calzes did fall as they tried to dive once again. Nap time getting focused. Lot of damage, lot of chase coming in as Rex Monica tried to track them down. Not able to find the finishing blows. A little bit of damage. Nothing too aggressive yet. Up to the high ground, finds Calzes as they wrap around one more time, this time up to the front line. Spin kick for the escape. All ultimates currently available except for the Dance of the Butterfly that's being used to try and zone them off the point. Magneto shield allowing Rex Monica to pull back. Nap time taken out by Deep Impact, who is currently taking a little bit of harassment from Rangaliv's map, but is able to take them down and is now absolutely cleaning up here. onto the high ground around the structure, trying to get the right angle here.
Please, we're hurt.
Deep impact. Keeping their eyes open, not just watching one entrance, watching multiple, and now pulling back when they realize they might be in a little bit of trouble. That's a big dive from Calz's. Burst descent to try and pick up one, and they actually get some. PS4 group gets deleted here. Spider Sweeper, all that's really left defending. Trying to get back onto the point, onto the objective to hold it. Give time for the team to return. Magneto goes down, Penny is down, and we're going to see Asai.net able to take that position, and they will move up.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
They're going to push up. PS4 group. Back into a defensive position. You can see a little bit of a swap around. Opans bringing out the Scarlet Witch here, but is that just so nap time can activate the team up ability? If they were, then it's too late now. Opans now is going to be the one playing that Star-Lord. Gel taken out by Deep Impact once again. This Hawkeye showing why it was banned so often in a lot of the games here. Another great pickup, and PS4 group back in control. Pushing them all the way back to spawn here. Shots coming in, not able to find the full targets. Will back away as picked up by Callis, who's starting to get their play going. They're starting to rock and roll. Picking up the double, pulling back, shielded by the Magneto. Cooldown's back, ready for another strike. Gets popped by a Penny Mine, but they have that Madness healing. Diving in, out, good damage. Magneto drops low. Blast descent to try and finish the job, but Magneto tagging through, barely with the extra healing. Hunter's Sight. Deep Impact trying to punish them, trying to chase them down, not able to get the finishing blows. Taking a little bit of damage, chased down again. Callis has the angles now. They've got a lot more open space to work with, and it is showing. They get another one. Nap time is now the one on the Magneto. The, again, roll swaps for Asai.net are working out as Rutok taken down as well. Rex Monica trying to stay hidden, trying to get out of danger. Will get taken out by Callis.
Only 60 seconds left.
Callis is on point right now, pushing forward, getting resets, and is punishing the backline of PS4 group. Diving in, Meteor M coming in, finds onto Opans. Deep Impact picked up by Naptime, who matched instead. Brutok holding the line though, still frontlining. With taking out Naptime, they have the Vanguard advantage. They will push back the members of Asai.net. With 30 seconds to go, PS4 group are trying to trap them in spawn, trying to stagger those respawns, getting onto that Black Panther.
I'm counting on you, friends. Get that vehicle. This is gonna hurt.
Setting up the defensive position. The choke point. Keep them off the cart with 10 seconds remaining. Calzes may have to be the one to dive it. Kiwis trying to charge forward. 3, 2, stuns just off the point, but they touch it in time, allowing that overtime. They have Hulk Smash, and they may have to use it right now. They're getting a lot of healing for the rest of their team to keep them in this fight. Hulk Smash buys them time, lets the team rotate in. Calzes trying to push through as Dance of the Butterfly from Rex Monica, trying to clean up the backline, gets one. Kiwis is down, Ranga lives mad, Calzes is down, and it's going to be a solid defense by PS4 group.
1, 2, 3.
PS4 group will take map number 1 in this best of 5.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Nicely done, PS4 group. Deep Impact, as if there was any doubt. 20 final hits, 31 eliminations, just behind the 34 of Rex Monica. 21k damage, just a little bit ahead of Rutok. Rutoko, who got 20. showing some of the best penny play we have seen so far. Damage blocked. 33k. Opans. Able to steal that title despite swapping to the Star-Lord later on. Kiwis. Only on 30k. And top healing. It's pretty close as there was a lot of roll swaps for everyone there. But just Davies on 21k is just sniped out by Gel. With 24k healing. The Cloak and Daggers. Both just matching each other there. That's going to be map number 1 of this best of 5. If you're enjoying these videos, please be sure to leave a like, potentially leave a comment, saying which heroes you would like to see played in Season 1 as it is currently approaching. We're just over a month away. Which heroes do you want to see receive more playtime in Season 1? I mean, we can all kind of predict Storm, but who else do you think is going to see more playtime, and who are you excited and hoping will get more playtime? That is the comment for the day. And also just positive feedback's always nice, negative feedback's always nice. I try my best for you all. I'm a one-man show here. The only money I get for here is from YouTube ads, from the monetization, and from my, currently at the time of me recording this, one YouTube channel member. Shout out to you. Huge love there. Reminder of which, if you like these videos and really want to support me, then becoming a YouTube member means you get the videos early whenever possible. But for now, let me get us set up for map number 2. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
And we are back. It is map number 2 of this best of 5. PS4 group on the left, Asai.net now on the right, and Hella has been banned out once again. We are in the upper bracket quarterfinals. Plenty of games for us to cast. Plenty to work our way through. Doctor Strange getting banned out here. Hawkeye going to get protected. Not too surprising there. Deep Impact just put an absolute clinic. We are in Hell's Heaven for domination this time. Cows is happy with how that Black Panther went last time, and for good reason. It got some serious work done once they got into their groove. And there's the respect ban. Rutako gonna get that Penny Parker taken away. It's very rare that you see a top level Penny, but when you do, not many people know how to deal with it. So sometimes it's just worth taking it away.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Iron Man removed as well by PS4 group. SI.net. Looks like they may once again scoot on over to that Star-Lord play with Opads, bringing out the Adam Warlock. Thinking about it. Perhaps not. PS4 group, despite Hawkeye being available, Deep Impact is currently looking at the Namor. The only player on their team, in fact, who has locked on in. And SI.net, yeah, they're going to go Lunar Snow, sticking with the Adam Warlock, not for team-up bonus this time. Very interesting.
30 seconds before you attack.
Loki and Lunar Snow for PS4 group. It's a classic combo. Works so well.
Namor, someday I'd like to see Talokan.
Nap time back onto that Magneto. There's the Thor once again. Rex Monica will be playing the Magneto this time for PS4 group. And Rutiko
The battle starts in
will
5,
be on the Cloak and Dagger.
3, 2, 1.
Nope, now the Mantis.
All you need to do is capture
That
the
is going to
leader.
be a triple heal, triple strategist composition for PS4 group. A draft that only really started happening in like the way later games of Asia PC. The console players picking it up quite early here. This is going to be solo damage, deep impact, not on Hawkeye, but on that Namor. The Namor's trading cephalopods, maximizing a little bit of damage here as they try to pressure in. Gallus trying to pressure onto the backline, and yeah, Black Panther pretty good against a triple strategist composition because they are all quite squishy. You can get them eliminated pretty easily here. The tankiest of all of the strategists, a lot of the times being Jeff. Good charge, almost sending Magneto nap time into the abyss there. We get to push up. Justin Davis picks up Ranga Lives Matt, and that's going to allow PS4 group to push on in. Great pressure, takes out Calzes. Opad's trying to keep the team topped up, has good damage with that Cosmic Cluster, but not going to hyper commit. Realizes they're in a little bit of danger, especially with Hulk chasing them down. Sorry, Thor chasing them down. Speaking of Hulk, though, Thor going into the duel with that Hulk player, but they will back away. Oh, I need to have a look at the loading screen, by the way. PS4 group are mostly PlayStation players. Deep Impact once again backing up. Horde of Proteus into the back line. That's going to take out the Adam Warlock right off the bat here, sending them into that Cocoon Soul Rejuvenation, giving the team full protection in time. Nap time goes down. Opads does revive, but they're still now down a member. Karmic Revival is at the ready and will be used here to give them their chance to push back in. Calzes drops low. Nap time returns as they try to make something happen here. Soul Rejuvenation being held onto by Ranga Lives. There goes Opads, taken out again by the Loki. Beautiful Hulk smash by Kiwis, cutting it till the last moment to get out of there without being popped into Puny Banner, and now into the backline, causing disruption, getting healed. Huge health pool, will drop down to that standard form, trying to just protect the team with that Unbreakable Guard pushing on forwards. There's that Soul Rejuvenation from Ranga Lives as they try to push on forward. Thor, God of Thunder onto the backline, trying to take them out, but that's a great soul bond from the Adam Warlock to try and protect them. Calzin's the only one to go down so far. Big tackle once again from Thor, trying to force Ranga off the point. Meteor M from Rex takes out Ranga. Deep Impact gets the double. And it's going to be SI.net forced off the point in overtime. PS4 group never lost control, and they will take out the last ditches of defense. And PS4 group, they will take round one of map number 2. Super Soldier Factory is locked. Frozen Airfield to try and secure this, to set themselves to match point. Or will we see SI.net begin their comeback? We will have to see.
30 seconds
Hero
before you
swaps.
attack. Get ready.
Kiwis. Going to be trying a little duplication there. It's going to be hovering the Thor themselves. Let's see if this works out for them. A little bit of extra aggression that way. Opans now moving on to the Lunar Snow. Nap time on the Squirrel Girl, and Ranga lives on the Groot. Quite a lot of mixing up here. Coming in from Asai.net with their backs against the wall. They're trying a little bit of adjustment. Not taking down the side gate here, moving through the main entrance point. Sends the squirrel route, lands it, damage coming down. Nap time. Pressuring away. Fast descent did come in, but Calzis was taken out fast. Deep impact on the defense. Pressuring in. Huge step up here by Deep Impact. Will get frozen, forced to use that Aquatic Blessing. Oceanic Dominions, frozen spawns. They have full control here. Squirrel Stampede comes out. I did not know they climbed over the Aquatic Dominions. That's pretty neat. We'll be backing out now. Once again, running solo damage dealer. Allowing Deep Impact to try and just take control by staying alive. Maximizing damage output. Nap time. Still consistently trying to siege in. Oh, the Proteus stuns them down, but they're still sitting in those burst acorns. The pressure is good, but where are they getting value out of this? They can land another route here from above. Sending themselves up with the Mammal Bond, and they actually find their pickups there. That's going to be a quadruple. But Thor still in the backline, causing damage, but not enough here. Great jump up there with that Mammal Bond. Squirrel Blockade. Sent down range, seeing if they can find someone to root out. The answer is no. Nap time waiting for the structure to move. Makes their way back to the team, sends in those burst acorns. A beatable Squirrel Tsunami now at the ready. Troll back to raid a little bit there. Tail bounce up to the air. Calzis finds one. There goes our beatable Squirrel Tsunami. And Kiwis picks up Rex Monica, continuing to pile on the pressure. Gets healed up. And Asai.net, they've taken control and they are punishing the side of PS4 Group. PS4 Group unable to seemingly to get any control here. That's a pickup for Kiwis, taking out the enemy door. The damage output is good. Deep Impact getting taken out again here. And we are seeing Asai.net in the start of what could be an epic comeback. God of Thunder at the ready. Giving them the opportunity to try and burst a backline here. Diving forward, trying to find squishy backlines. Meteor M came out, does not find any targets. Pushing forward. Calzis in the backline. God of Thunder comes down, does not find any pickups here. Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami comes out once again. Loki with the copy onto Lunar Snow. Hard to learn that song from the meme one day. Justin Davies dropping their fast descent. Calzis in the backline, trying to just get resets and pick up eliminations, but can't do so as PS4 Group, with the double fade of both worlds, are retaking control via pure attrition. But they still lose Justin Davies as Kiwis with the God of Thunder picks up the elimination. We're in overtime. Asai.net looking to try and keep this comeback going. Horde of Proteus knocks them down though, and they are forced off the point. PS4 Group retake control. Asai.net looking way better than earlier, but are still once again finding themselves off the point. Back in a situation where they just have to poke. Poking away. Maximizing damage output. Trying to open up a gap. Taking out those aquatic minions. Give them the space they need. Ragga lives Matt trying to split the team in two. Meteor M coming in from Rex Monica does not find the target. Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami on the backline. Good stun by Opans, giving their team the space they need as Kalsis enters into battle with Thor. Thor being forced to back away. That time taken out on the defense. God of Thunder gets decent damage. Root Dog takes out Ragga lives Matt though. For the Proteus, not able to find the target they want here as Asai are looking pretty okay in this, but no! Losing their main healer could be disastrous here as they force them off the point. And that's going to be yet another map win here. Asai showing moments of brilliance. That map was so much better than the last one. But now they find themselves on match point. And PS4 will be setting themselves up to move on to those upper bracket semi-finals and send Asai.net down to the lower bracket. The pressure is on. Who's going to be able to close this out? Looking at the numbers, 20k damage, deep impact, of course. Doing incredible work here. The only person who was close is Naptime. Great Squirrel Girl play, by the way. 17k there. Damage blocked, 30k by Rex Monica. Again, these teams so flexible with who's playing what. 21k healing by Gel. Takes the maximum healing. Only person who is close is their teammate, Opans. The triple healers emerge victorious though. Less healing output, but they're still able to come out ahead. If you look at the added healing though, the like additive healing between the two teams, 19k plus 21k, add an extra k because of the 700 and 600, so we're looking at 41k for the side of Asai.net. Now if you look at the other side, 10k plus 14 plus 16, which is 30 plus 10 equals 40, plus 900 plus 200, 41k. So they add up to almost identical, just spread out. The only difference here is that Ragga Lives Matt was healing themselves for an extra 3k, so that would take them over the top. But in terms of the strategists, the triple healers healing as much as the duo, but it still works out more, and it allowed, by the looks of it, Deep Impact to do more damage and have a little bit more freedom. Allowed the front line to tank a little bit more. It worked out in their favor. It kept Rex Monica alive. It kept the Thor, whose name I cannot read, alive. Let's get ourselves set up for map number 3. This could be the end if PS4 are able to lock this in. Or will we see Asai.net continue the momentum from that last game and start the reverse sweep? Let's find out after this.
I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never, and turn your mind into the truest to go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
And we are back. It is map number 3. This could be the closeout for PS4 group. But Asai.net, they showed a pretty solid final map there. This could be their opportunity to begin the comeback. As we head Spider Islands, it is convoy defense for PS4 group, attack for Asai.net. Magneto taken out of action. The protection value that Magneto can offer proving a little bit too much for Asai.net to deal with. And there goes Doctor Strange again. PS4 group. They know they can play Penny. They've got Thor. They've got options here. Who's going to be the lock? That's PS4 group. Playing it safe. They bring in the Hela. Getting banned out consistently so far. Will now get actually locked in. Allow the teams to play it. PS4 group are opening themselves up here. Flexing their frontline muscles. What's the next protection? Black Panther. Calzes. It's been a bit of a saving grace in some of these. When they find the right angles, it's working. And now Asai.net. Their second ban, the third in the rotation. Gonna take out the Mantis. Doing some good work so far. And Iron Man. PS4 group taking that out of action.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Let's see what we are doing. Deep Impact. Hawkeye left available, but they are going for the Hela. Nap time. Was thinking about jumping back onto that Star-Lord. But instead looks like they'll be leading Lunar Snow. Gel, the Mantis from last game, currently hovering onto a Black Widow. Very risky. PS4 group still discussing. Have yet to decide who will be their main rollout. In fact, the only person who's locked in is Deep Impact. Justin Davies. Going to be busting out that Lunar Snow.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds.
And we are going solo tank for Asai.net by the looks of it. Obviously, they might swap because we are still just in spawn. But they've got Black Widow. They've got the Hela. I think this might be Troll because we got Nap Time on the Namor. We got Calzes on the Spider-Man. I think this might just be spawn points messing around. Interesting. Rutok is going to be the one on the Namor this time. And Rex Monica will be bringing out that Penny Parker. And you can see there, the fact that they took so long to decide on their picks, meaning they're a little bit slower on the rollout here. And here we go, Asai.net with their lock-ins. They are, in fact, going for triple damage. Calzes is bringing out Spider-Man. Naptime is back onto that Squirrel Girl, and Ranga lives onto the Hela. That is uncomfortable to look at. Oh, good lord. We're going to avoid Calzes for a bit until they move. Naptime trying to pressure round the corner, making the most of these lockdowns. Kiwa's the only front line right now. As Calzes trying to harass and delay. A little bit of stutter from the regional difference there. Into the backline. Swing, punch, pose for style points. Very cinematic, this little replay situation. Does give us some very cinematic pauses sometimes. A lot of pressure onto that backline. Rex Monica playing far forward, trusting the healers right now. There's that bionic spider nest. Here comes the unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami into the backline, but they're tanking through it. Venom consistently trying to force them to back off. Rex Monica forced to back up here. Will be making their way up to the high ground. Deep Impact continuing to poke away. Has the healing. They're trying to burst through that backline. As the push from Asai.net getting some pretty reasonable distance so far. Cows is into the back line. Map heal. Going to allow them to go back in. Gets a tracer. Oh, but can't land the hit. Does land the hit. That was just a little bit of the lag there. Down to the low ground. That's going to force a Goddess of Death from Deep Impact. May have felt a little bit intimidated with the Spider-Man. Cows is swinging away to freedom. Tries to track him down. Unable to do so. Deep Impact tries to get away, but is picked off. Nap time with the final hit there. Calzis will get punished on this escape. Rex Monica frozen, but still pushing. Karmic Revival coming out from Opans. As Rex Monica takes out Nap time. Nap time already reviving though. Rex Monica trying to just hold onto the point, get in for the healing. Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami and Feast from the Abyss, but that is a fate of both worlds, shutting that down beautifully. Rutok goes down, but Deep Impact takes out Ranga Lives Matt. Trying to hold the front line. Cows is taken out again by Deep Impact, holding on for that front line. Thorn diving, pressuring the back line while the team tanks doing a fantastic job pressuring. Will not dive any further though as Deep Impact is taken out by Nap Time. This will mean that Thorn will retreat, not wanting to get caught out alone. Don't mess with the amazing. We will never know the rest. God of Thunder taking the double there. Opans and Nap Time. Opans has the cocoon. They will be able to bring themselves back here. Spider-Man has been abandoned. Calzis is swapping over to the Winter Soldier. As such, Venom has been abandoned. We are moving over to Kiwiz on the Thorn now. They're still trying to pressure up. Deep Impact getting sniped here. Here comes Ranga with the Goddess of Death into the backline, getting great damage. Luna Snow trying to heal them up, and Justin Davis is taken out. Ranga got a great angle there. We're also seeing Nap Time on that Squirrel Girl, getting good damage, but the backline is getting punished as Thorn is continuing to pile on the pressure. Needs to make their way around. Rutok in a defensive position on this Namor. Trying to break this push. 1 second to go. We are in overtime. Takes one, takes two, and it's going to be PS4 Group slaying through the defensive members as Asai.net cannot hold that point. And the defense of PS4. PS4 Group holding it for 4.1 at 106. A great defense there. Playing almost like an attacking team onto Asai.net as they try to protect the cart. But they are able to defend. Now PS4 Group, they have to beat 106 meters, and they will be moving on to the upper bracket quarterfinals. And Asai.net will be sent down to the lower bracket unless Asai.net can pull off the defense of a lifetime and take us to a map number 4. Apologies for my throat. As I have mentioned, I am still in with the cold at the moment. Just trying my best. Hello, Jeff. I think that might be a little bit of a small mess around. Rex Monica on Spider-Man. Which means they have the opportunity. If our Thor player fancies playing Venom currently on the Iron Man, but they're just messing around. You can see the picks. But they could do it. They could if they wanted to. Penny, Venom, and Spider-Man.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
This is some solid cap tech there. But not going to be seen. They're going back to basically their game number 1 strat here. As they will push on forward right away. Not giving the enemy team time to get set up. They push on through, start taking out those Loki clones. Penny mines. The Arachno mines being set up. Rutok moving aggressively. Giving the team space. Same you'll see here from Thorn. Pressuring up, giving the team room to maneuver. There's that finish line. Being held. Gel pressured on the back line. Hella deep in the back line, in fact, but will now be making their way in. Ragga lives, trying to get back as Gel is taken out by Deep Impact. Back on that Hawkeye. Landing good damage. Down goes Kiwis. The cart moving in 83 meters. And there is currently no one from Asai who's even touching that finish line. Getting zoned out beautifully. Deep Impact takes the damage. Unbeatable Scroll Tsunami comes in, but it is too late. That is going to be a 3-0. Going over to PS4 group. They will be moving on. PS4 group. Nicely done. They will be moving on in the upper bracket, moving on to those quarterfinals. And we see the lower bracket in the future for Asai.net. A solid performance in map number 2, but they just could not find any ground in almost all the other sets here. The flexibility of these teams is something to be admirable of. But in the end, to make a quote, it didn't even matter. As PS4 group take the win. 7 final hits for Deep Impact. Beating out that Thorn. Damage blocked. 17k for Rex Monica for when they were tanking in round number 1. And top healing. 15k and 11k. The triple heals from Asai.net not working out in their favor this time. But let's add them up. Let's do the same maths as we did last time. So we got 157 plus 1,743. We'll be generous and call that an extra 200 on 1,700. Call that 1,900. Add that onto the 15,900. So that'd be 17,800 plus 11k. Hang on, 17,500, 18,000, 19,500, give or take. I'm a caster, I should never try doing maths on screen. Did I say 19,000? 20? I don't know. Right, hang on, I'm doing the calculator. We're doing it. I think I just completely lost track of everything I was saying there and just absolutely biffed it. Alright. 150. We're just going to ignore the single numbers just for the sake of convenience. 1,740 plus 15, 950 plus 11, 730. 29k 570. And we don't even need the I don't think we need to do the maths. I don't think I need to do the maths to begin with. I was just bad because 7k plus 7k is 14k, and then there's only 1k left plus some hundreds. It's not even... It's barely going to be half. Very impressive work. PS4 group, they will move on to the upper bracket quarterfinals. I'm embarrassed about that whole math situation. Good lord. I need to lie down. I think that's enough casting for me for today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoy, send me cold and flu medication, please. That will be appreciated. Answers on a postcard. I don't know how you're going to send them through a comment section, but please do. Thank you all very much for watching. I have been your caster, Tetcher, and I will see you all tomorrow for another upper bracket quarterfinal.